Hi, Athira. Let's see how you have done with the leishmaniasis topic. Okay, so um, remember that the task is very important in this area that some students are having difficulty with. I'm looking at your notes right now. As you can see, it looks pretty good. I like the way that you've organized it with treatment and epidemiology and transmission. That's good, but remember that we're talking about, sorry, let me just get my pencil up. Remember that we're talking primarily about prevention here, right? Because we have students that are going to an area that has leishmaniasis, and we're worried about them. So if you look at your organization here, you really want to focus on a couple of different areas like transmission and prevention. The types and epidemiology and even treatment really should be a fairly small part of this. So your notes, I would say, although they're really well organized, I like the way you've done it. It doesn't show the emphasis being on the transmission and the prevention. Okay, now maybe you're just jotting down some ideas, and again, your notes are for you. They're not so much for me. They're, what we're looking for is that you're organizing your ideas, okay? And especially when you have multiple sources like in this activity. Okay, let's see how you did with the writing anyway. Okay, sorry, let me just zoom in here. Okay. How you can prevent yourself from leishmaniasis. Okay, now there is a Moodle activity that I really need you to work on here. Prevent, avoid, and protect. And there's a mistake here, and you need to fix it. Okay, over each year. Okay, we would say, instead of over each year, we'd say every year. It's just not a common phrase in English, okay? 1.5 million people in the world suffer from leishmaniasis. Okay, a little technical issue here. Don't put the period in the middle of the sentences. The period should be right at the end of the sentence, right after leishmaniasis, not in between, therefore, and leishmaniasis. Okay, therefore, my handout aims, I would put an S beside aims, at reducing the risk of the infection, including several preventative measures. Great. Okay. Now, who are you writing this to? Okay, I sound like a broken record here. Who are you writing to? I have no idea who you're writing to. I don't know if it's to me, to the general public. Who? You need to mention the students in the introduction. You need to look at the aim and address that aim in the introduction, just like we did in class. Leishmaniasis is transmitted through a bite of an infected female sandfly. Good. Again, same problem with the period, right? There is no... okay, there should not be a space here. No available vaccine or drug for preventing... in order that, okay, there's a grammar mistake here. The outdoor activities must be avoided, especially when the sandflies are more active. On the other hand, wearing long sleeve shirts, long pants, using insect repellent or uncovered skin, spraying, living and sleeping areas with insecticide are important to minimize the risks of the bite of sandflies. Good. However, the travelers to the areas that are at risk of leishmaniasis, such as Western and Eastern Hemisphere, parts of Asia, particularly India. Okay, again, you don't need to mention all this information. You need to talk about Bangalore, India, where they're going. Okay, so you don't need to mention that stuff. And Southwest and Central Asia, okay, the Middle East and Eastern Africa must follow the preventative measures above. Okay? Okay. Eventually, students who are going to India this summer, okay, finally, you've mentioned the task, okay? Okay, eventually is not the right connecting word, actually. this summer. I hope follow my advice and hopefully prevent, again, problem with prevent, protect, avoid them from. Okay, so I would say that I would only give you probably for a task, I probably give you a 1.5. Okay, and for information, that's part of your mark, and we look for the amount of information that you need to address the problem. And if that was out of 8, I would probably give you something like a 4.5, maybe. Paraphrasing and grammar, I would give you something like, that's out of 8 as well, so I would probably be a bit generous and give you 5.5 or maybe 6. I would have to look at the original sources, okay? Good effort. It's getting slowly better. I need you to rewrite the introduction for me, okay? So I just want you to do this again and write the whole introductory paragraph over again, okay? So please do that and then resubmit it, okay? Thank you.